Yo, what is up, Sex Beast, Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're going to be doing my top 5 favorite perks to have in Call of Duty Zombies, so let's go ahead and get this shit started. So we're going to be looking at all the perks from World War II Black Ops 3. Now this is completely my opinion. You guys might have a completely different opinion, and that's totally fine. I'm just saying that these are my favorite perks for how I play zombies, and just my favorite perks in general, and you might have a different set of perks, which is okay. You're allowed to have your own opinion. So coming in at number 5 is going to be Speed Cola. Now, I love Speed Cola mainly because I'm an impatient fuck and I don't like waiting. I love being able to reload so much faster. In all honesty, you really don't need Speed Cola to go to high rounds, but I always grab it mainly because I've just always grabbed it ever since World War, and I guess it's kind of grown on me to where I'm used to being able to reload so much faster. So I guess if I didn't get Speed Cola, I'd probably drive myself insane. Honestly, in my opinion, just as important as Jug, even though, like, if you looked at it from an outside perspective, it's really not. You really don't need it to go to high rounds. But every time I run by it, my brain's like, hey, you need that. We've always grabbed that. That thing makes us reload faster. I'm impatient. I need that. So Speed Cola is definitely one of my favorite perks. I think if we would have never had it, I probably would have been, like, okay without ever having it. But since it's introduced, it's basically like Speed the Drug, where I just need it. I need it now. I hate reloading slow. I'm just incredibly lazy, and I don't like reloading slow, and Speed Cola fixes that problem, and I love it for it. Alright, and taking the number 4 spot is going to be Stamina Up. I love Stamina Up. Stamina Up is definitely one of my favorite perks, and the reason for that is I like running faster, and I like running longer. This might be similar to the I'm a lazy bum sort of thing, but I like being able to bob and weave through zombies. I like being able to get to certain parts of the map faster. I just like being faster in zombies in general. And if I'm running a strategy that involves me constantly bobbing and weaving through zombies, Stamina Up is going to be very, very helpful because you're going to be able to bob and weave through the zombies a lot faster, which means there's less of a risk of you actually dying. So if 2 zombies are coming at you from straight ahead and you sort of got to split them, maybe without Stamina Up you might not have made it, but with Stamina Up there's more of a possibility that you're actually going to make it. Basically keeping zombies away from you. It's basically making zombies hit you less just because you're so much faster, you're able to easily run by them, and you're easily able to get some more distance between you and the zombies. And that's just one of the reasons I love Stamina Up. If I'm running a tight strategy that's constantly going to be me going through zombies, I'm definitely going to have Stamina Up. Alright, and coming in number 3 is going to be PhD Flopper. Now, PhD Flopper is definitely, I would think everyone agrees, one of the best perks in general, depending on which map you're on. You're not going to need PhD Flopper on Origins, you're not going to need PhD Flopper on a lot of maps, but if I'm playing on like Ascension or a map with a lot of drops like Call of the Dead, I'm definitely going to have me some PhD Flopper, or if I'm playing on a map with, like Call of the Dead, with like a wonder weapon that shoots explosives, I'm going to have PhD Flopper. Really just kind of depends on which maps we're playing on. So like if I'm playing on Der Eisendrache, I might really not need PhD Flopper as much as I would on Ascension. The reason I love it on Ascension is because I can drop from any height and not take any damage, and I think that's the one part of PhD Flopper that I just absolutely love, is I can fall from any height and not take any damage. I really don't care about the explosive thing, because I really never use explosives unless I'm playing on Call of the Dead. I really don't care about the diving to prone thing, because let's be honest here, how many times did you guys do that in a serious zombies game? I mean, if you're playing around with friends, it's pretty fun to do, but if you're actually like playing legit, I mean, really, did anybody ever use that? I know I never did, it was just too dangerous. Because I believe once you got past round 20, that's when it stopped being a one floppy wiener kill, and you had to actually flop more than once. So PhD Flopper, really depending on which map you're on, is either a blessing or just an absolute waste of points. But still, I love PhD Flopper. I love being able to fall from whatever height I want to and being able to survive. Alright, and taking the number 2 spot is going to be Electric Cherry. I love me some Electric Cherry, and I love cherries in general. Cherries are absolutely delicious. The reason I love Electric Cherry is because it sort of saves you in a way. It's like another line of defense besides Jug. If a zombie's getting a little bit too close to you, all you have to do is reload. It's not going to kill that zombie, like that's not what I'm hoping Electric Cherry does. I'm just hoping that zombie stays away from me. And that's the reason I love Electric Cherry. It's going to keep zombies away from me, and it's basically like a last resort. If you're about ready to get cornered, just reload real quick, all the zombies are going to get stunned, and you're going to get a little bit of breathing room. You might be able to slip out of that corner, or you might be able to slip past those zombies. It basically just saves your life. If you're about ready to get hit by a couple zombies, you just gotta reload and those zombies are gonna be stunned. So that's why I love Electric Cherry. It just gives you another line of defense besides Jug, and it's very, very helpful. I never think of Electric Cherry as killing zombies as much as I think of saving me. Alright, and taking the number 1 spot is gonna be Widow's Wine. Now you might be wondering, oh Rabbit, where's Jug? I'm excluding that for obvious reasons. I think Widow's Wine is definitely one of the best perks. The reason I love Widow's Wine is because it has saved me a lot. If a zombie gets too close to me, or if I'm about ready to get cornered, all that zombie has to do is hit me, and then all of a sudden, all the zombies around me are stunned, they can't move, and I can be like, hey, I'm just gonna walk right past you, and they're gonna be stunned for like 20 seconds, I believe, like 15 to 20 seconds. And I get a little bit of breathing room. I get a little bit of safety knowing that those zombies can't move. I can do whatever I want. And you get 4 hits, and then it's done. All you have to do is pick up some spider drops, and you get more. So it's basically like you have an infinite amount in a way. But Widow's Wine is greatness. It has saved me so many times, and it just is one of my favorite perks. I'm always going to get it no matter what map I'm on, because no matter which map you're on, it's going to help you. If you're about ready to get hit by a couple zombies, one zombie hits you, they're all frozen, you're safe. You're about ready to get cornered, one zombie hits you, they're all frozen, you're safe. Widow's Wine, in my opinion, is honestly almost on equal terms with Jug. The only thing that might be a downside of it is if like you're running a strategy, like say you're running a strategy here in the subway, it might accidentally freeze a couple zombies in a very bad location for you to where you actually can't run around them. You have to actually sort of run through them or power your way through them. So it might accidentally freeze some zombies in a bad location for you, but other than that, it has saved me so many times. It's basically almost on par with Jug in my opinion. It's just very, very helpful, and no matter what map it's on, I'm going to grab it. So I'm very curious to know, what's your guys' favorite perks, and if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.